Okay.
All right, you should be all set then.
All right then. Okay. Time to get started. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Up and Moving. My name is Eni. I'm a fourth-year human biology major here at Tech. The goal of Up and Moving is to provide a free physical resource for the Upper Peninsula and surrounding communities. And so today we're going to be kind of doing a little bit of a full body workout. I'm going to get us started here. We're going to be standing. We're going to start with a warm-up. We're going to stand. We're going to do some stretches. And then we're going to get into some upper body workouts, a little bit of lower body workouts. And then we're going to get on the ground and do some upper body and lower body. So like I said, it's a little bit of a mix, but it's more so focused on your shoulders and your hips. So the only things you're going to need today is you're going to need some type of weight. So today I'm going to be using some soup cans. You guys can use free weights if you have any. You can use water bottles, anything that will add a little bit of weight. Some books as well can work. And then I'm going to have you guys grab either like a towel or a blanket or a ball, anything that you can kind of compress just a tiny bit. Either one of those is fine. And so I'll give you guys a second to get that grabbed, and then we can get started here in a little bit. Hope everyone's doing okay today as well. Weather's not too bad this morning, so I enjoyed a little bit of the walk I had to get up here. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit longer to get ready. In the meantime, I guess I can tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up in Lagos, Nigeria, and I moved to downstate Michigan a couple years ago. And so I went to high school downstate, and so now I'm up in the UP. Oh, hold on one second, I'm gonna admit this last person. Here we go. There we go. Okay. I guess I can reintroduce myself a little bit. I'm Eni. I'm a fourth-year human biology major here at Tech. I also work in the KIP lab with Dr. Elmer. Like I said before, we're going to be doing like a full body workout today. Focus on the shoulders and on the hips a little bit. So yeah, I told everybody earlier to grab themselves some weights so they could grab some cans, books, if you have free weights that works, as well as like a towel or a blanket of any sort, or a ball as well. Anything you can just compress. A ball is the most ideal, but I'm going to be using a blanket today. All right, and if everybody's ready, we're going to get started with a little bit of warm up. I'm going to start us here with some arm circles. And so what we're going to do, look. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start with our arms at our side, and we're going to start with some small circles. Small circles are up to the side. And you're going to slowly but surely build to get bigger and bigger. And you really want to kind of feel the burn in your shoulders. So in the muscles over here, can get bigger and bigger. I honestly prefer to just do like a big circle. It really gets my shoulders kind of loose, limber. But anything that kind of gets you feeling comfortable, you kind of just want to feel the burn a little bit. And then you also want to make sure that your shoulders are nice and loose at the same time. So you can go one at a time, two arms at a time. But yeah, I kind of just want to get that going. Okay. Now we're going to go forward. And like I said, you can go in small circles and build up as well, or you could just go all the way around, whatever's most comfortable for you. All right, you should be feeling a little bit of a burn in the shoulders now. So that's going to get us a little warmed up. And now we're going to get to some crossbody arm swings. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your arms across your body, almost like you're hugging somebody hard, and you're going to reach back as far as you can. And then you're going to swing them out again. And then you want to interchange the hand on top though. So if the first time I go right hand on top, left hand on the bottom, the next time I'm going to go left hand on top, right hand on the bottom. And you want to reach out as far as you can backwards and come back and hug tight. As far as you can backwards, come back and hug tight. So we're going to keep doing this. Kind of gets your shoulders loose, your chest loose a little bit. If this isn't too comfortable for anybody as well, you could also just do a crossbody hold. Hold your arms just like that. Ooh. All right. 3, 2, 1. We're going to stop now. And we're going to get into the next warm-up, which are some toe touches. So what you're going to do for these is you're going to want to bend over as far as you can. Try to keep your legs as straight as you can. And go to touch your toes. If it feels like it's a little too tight, you can also put a slight bend in your knees. And then you can reach down and you really want to feel the burn down here. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. And I like to bob up and down a little bit as well, just so I can feel it stretch all the way. And you want to make sure you breathe at the same time as well. You don't have to go all the way down, whatever's most comfortable. Just reach down as far as you can. And you want to feel a little bit of a stretch in your back thighs. Okay. Whew. I should really feel like it's going. And so now we're going to get into another variation of these where you're going legs wide apart. You're going to go to touch the ground. Just reach down as far as you can. And you want to feel the stretch in your inner thighs right along here. So you're growing. And so in the process as well, you're going to want to reach for each foot one at a time. So I'm going to use my left hand to reach for my right foot. And make sure you're breathing as well, because in this position, it can be a little difficult. So just breathe in and breathe out. You're going to reach for both of those toes, and you should really feel a stretch in the inner thighs, just along here. So we're going to keep going here for a little bit. Personally, these are a lot of these stretches I got from playing soccer. There's a lot of movement in your hips as well when you swing your foot at a ball. So I've had my fair share of injuries with my groin and not stretching properly. So I definitely make sure to do that now. All right, 3, 2, 1. And that's it for that one. Cool. Now we're gonna get into some leg kicks. If you want to grab a chair or a wall, anything that's comfortable for you, all you want to do is you want to try to keep your balance on. For this case, your left foot, and you want to kick forward and backward 5 times with each foot, and kick as high as you can. And so we're going to start here in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And now we're going to switch to the other foot, the other leg. Then we're going to swing, lean against the wall, put all your weight on your right foot, and swing your left foot as high forward and as high backwards as you can. And you just want to feel it stretch. You want to get the movement going so you're nice and limber. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Should be feeling nice and loose now. I'll give you guys a little second to maybe grab a little bit of water for a second. Catch your breath for like maybe 30 seconds here. And then we'll get into the main set right away. When we have 3 main sets, and each of those will be a mix of upper and lower body. And then the last set will be on the ground. All right. So to start things off, I'm gonna have you grab those weights that I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to be using soup cans. We're going to start off with some front raises. And so what those are is you're going to keep your arms down as straight as you can. And you want to grab that weight, keep one in each hand and lift up and out and keep those arms as straight as you can in the process. And we're just going to start here and go up and straight. And you really want to feel the burn in your front shoulders right here. So as you keep going, you want to feel it contract in your front shoulders, and you'll feel your shoulders start to burn a little bit as you go. We're going to go here for a little bit longer. Another variation for these, if maybe your shoulders aren't feeling too loose today, you could also just go lifting your arms, kind of like you're pulling a bar up to your chest. And you want to keep those weights in your arms as well. So either one of those is fine. They both work the same muscle essentially. So I'm going to keep going here for a little bit. And you should start to feel the burn in your front shoulders. All right. So now we're gonna get into some lateral raises. So what those are is it's essentially the same workout, except you're gonna want to lift those arms sideways and up. You want to keep a little bit of a bend in your elbow. And so you want to lift those straight up and bring it back down. And what I like to do is I like to breathe in when I have them down here and breathe up when I slow it up. So breathe in, breathe up. We're gonna go here for a little bit. And you really want to feel that burn in your shoulders as well. And keep going here for a little bit. Come on, guys. If you want to make this a little easier too, you can put those weights down and just keep going with your arms, because you'll start to feel that burn in your arms as well. Farther you go. All right. So now we're going to get into some standing leg raises. And so, or standing side leg raises. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to grab a chair or a wall, anything that feels comfortable. And you're going to hold on to that, put all your weight on one foot, and lift the opposite leg up and outwards. And so just like that, you want to grab, it could be a wall, it could be a chair. And I'll demonstrate it as well here. Just as an example, you want to lift that foot up and out, and you want to hold it up while once it's up here, and hold it and bring it down slowly. So you really feel the burn in your hips right here. And make sure you're breathing in and out as well. All right, in 3, 2, 1, we're going to stop. All right, we're going to go into the other foot now. And you're going to do the same thing just with and if you did your left foot before, you're going to do your right foot now. Lean up against the wall or against a chair. Put your weight on your left foot and lift that right leg outwards. So up and outwards, just like so, up and outwards. And you want to feel the burn, like I said, just in your outer hip. We're going to stop in 3, 2, 1. All right, great job, everyone. Ooh. I'm feeling it now. So I'm sure you guys are as well. And so for this set, last workout, you're going to want to grab one or either two of your weights. And there's 2 variations for this workout. It's going to be a tricep extension. What you're going to want to do is you're going to lift that weight above your head and straighten your arm. And then what you want to do is you're going to bring that weight down and then bring it back up. Down and then back up. And I like to use my left hand if I'm doing the workout with my right hand. I like to use my left hand for some stability. So I'll hold that hand, to make sure I'm only working out the tricep muscle and not anything else. Another variation of these, if maybe your shoulders aren't quite as loose, you could also do a backwards bend. So you bring the weight up and then you straighten out as far as you can, almost like you're skiing. So imagine you're using your ski poles and tugging them into the ground. You could do either one of these variations for just a couple more seconds here. And you want to feel that in your triceps, so like the back of your arm. All right. You can switch arms now if you haven't already. And you want to work out the other arm as well. And really feel that burn in the back of your arm. Extend out and hold to make it a little bit harder if it's, you're not feeling it as much. When you extend, hold, and then bring it back. Hold, and really feel that burn in your outer muscle. So like almost like you're skiing again, like I said. All right, great job, everyone. Now we're gonna get another water break. We're gonna be back in a minute. So get that water. I know I need it, and we'll be back in a little bit for another set. I've already got a sweat going here. Whew. I'm gonna move my setup here just a little bit this way. Hopefully everybody can still see me fine. All right. Okay, come on back, everyone. Time for the next step. And so for this set, we're gonna be doing a little bit of mix, like I said, again, of upper body and lower body as well. We're gonna start here with some plank to downward dogs. And so for these, you're gonna wanna grab a chair, or you can do these on the ground as well. And what you wanna do is you wanna start off, I'll show an on-ground example first, and then I'll show you the chair variation. And for either one of these, they both work out the same group of muscles. What you're gonna wanna do is you wanna get into like a pike position. You're gonna place your arms on the ground and place your feet slightly backwards. So you're not quite doing a push-up position, you wanna bend in your hips. And so then you wanna go into a plank position from here. And then get your head between your arms. Back into a plank. And then head right between your arms up here. And so for the chair variation as well, you kind of do the same thing. You hold onto that chair as stable as you can. In this case, I might want to grab one that doesn't roll. So I'll grab this one, and you grab onto that table, chair, whatever works. Then you want to head between your arms, back into a plank. Put your head between your arms, and then go right back into a plank position. And so what this works on is your core. And I'm going to get it started here in 3, 2, 1. You should really feel this in your core and your shoulder. I like to breathe out when I get to the bottom plank position. And breathe in as I go up. All right. That's a little bit of weird variation, but they both work out the same muscles, your shoulders and a little bit of your core. All right, so the next workout is gonna be some shoulder press. So we're gonna grab those weights one more time. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put those up into our sides, right in line with our shoulders. And we're just gonna go up and out. Up and out. And you wanna straighten those arms. You don't wanna go all the way straight. You can keep a little bit of a bend when you go up. You just wanna feel it in your upper shoulder. So on the sides of your shoulders. So you're gonna go up. And I like to breathe in when I come down and breathe out as I go up. Great job, everyone. All right, we're all good. Good job, everyone. Gonna take a second to catch our breath. And then we're gonna get into hip circles. And all these are, they're as simple as they sound. What you want to do is you're gonna just find a spot down the middle. You're gonna throw those hips in a circle. Right now I'm going counterclockwise. And then in a little bit, I'm gonna want to go in the other direction. We're gonna keep going here for a little bit, and I'll let you know when to change. And you can kind of feel your hips contract and relax as you go in in both directions. Now we're going to switch here and go the other direction. So I'm going to go clockwise now. All right, good job, everyone. And for this set, the last workout is going to be a front lunge / hip flexor stretch. And so all these are is you're essentially going into like a half front lunge, so 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. And you want to go down slightly, and you want your knee to go past your foot. And you want to feel the stretch and feel the burn in both your quads and your outer hip. So in this case, your quads and your outer hips, you want your knee past your foot. And just hold that and come back up. Almost like a half lunge. You don't want to go all the way down. You just want to stretch out the quad and the hip. I like to breathe out when I come back up. Now we're going to switch feet. So now my left foot is forward, right foot backwards. And we're going to do the same thing. Get your knee just past your foot. All right. We're going to get another water break in here. And then we're going to get to the last set, which will be on the ground. Good job, everyone. Whew, I'm feeling it today. I've already broken a sweat. The room's hot, but you definitely feel it. Whew. I like to get deep breaths in as well towards the end of my breaks, just so that my breathing gets back on track. I feel like when you get a little tired, your breathing is very erratic. And so at the end of like my rest, I like to take a deep breath in and then back out. Deep breath in, back out. I feel like it lowers my heart rate just a little bit, and I feel like my breathing is a lot more stable afterwards. And so for these, I'm gonna have you guys grab that blanket or towel that I mentioned before, but we're just gonna keep these to the side for now and keep it on the ground. And then we're gonna get to this later on in the workout. Okay. We're gonna start off here with some push-ups. And so there's one or two ways to do these. You can get on the ground, do a normal push-up, get into a plank position, go up and down. You can also do some knee push-ups. And so that would be the same thing. So this should be a normal push-up right here. Go down, back up. Knee push-ups, you get on your knees. Try to keep your body in the plank position as well, but with your knees is like your feet, your point to the ground. And you want to go down and up. And if neither one of those is quite comfortable for you, you can get into an overhead push-up. So what that is you're going to find a wall, put both hands up against the wall, get your feet back behind your hips, and you want to bring your head towards the wall. Up and then back, good. Down towards the wall and then back up. Down towards the wall and then back up. And so we're going to get that started in a second here. So 3, 2, 1, everyone get started. And so like I said, if you're doing the overhead, up against the wall, like I said, feet behind your hips. And you want to bring your head towards the wall and then back up. And you can do these, you can do regular push-ups, you can do knee push-ups, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Great job, guys. Keep going, keep going. And you're gonna end in 3, 2, 1. All right, great job, everyone. Those are really hard to get used to. Though the standing ones are surprisingly harder than they seem as well. So if you haven't given those a try before, give those a try. You can make those a little bit harder by pushing your feet even farther back and then bringing your head to the wall and then back. So, all right, so now we're gonna get on the ground and we're gonna do our kind of ground workouts here. And we're gonna start with some sideline hip raises. So I'm gonna have you guys lie on your side almost like you're going to sleep. And I like to use my elbow as like a pivot point. So keep my head on there and then one foot on top. So in this case, my left foot is on top. And I'm gonna lift that left foot up and then bring it back down. Up, and then bring it back down. And you really wanna feel that burn in your hip. So as I lift, hold for a second, bring it back down. So we're gonna get started here. One thing I haven't mentioned before is your hips are really important for running or jogging as well. They give you a lot of, they stabilize you in a way when you do this. So you want to make sure you feel that burn in your hips as well. And the more you do this workout as well, the more you start to feel it. So now I'm going to switch over to my other side. I'm going to lie down. And now my right foot is on top here. Use my elbow, place my head. And then I'm going to lift that leg up as high as I can and bring it back down slowly. High as I can, bring it back down slowly. Great job, everyone. All right. Good job. So now we're going to get into a groin stretch. And so what that is you're going to keep your feet get it as far wide as feels comfortable for you. And then you're gonna wanna bring your torso forward. So your hands, bring them forward down the middle. And you wanna feel the stretch in your inner thighs right along here. And you could make your feet as wide or as narrow as feels comfortable. You just wanna make sure that when you lean forward, you feel a little bit of a stretch right through there. For these, I also like to lean one way and grab a foot and lean the other way as well. And so if you can, just grab that foot with the hand. So I'm grabbing my right foot with my right hand as well. And I'm also gonna go down the middle. And so these are important for stretching your groin. Like I said earlier, I play a lot of soccer, so there's a lot of motion through here, my inner thigh. And so I've noticed that this workout just really gets it stretched and limber. And a lot of people that also want to work on flexibility, this is a good workout for that too. You notice a lot of gymnasts and ballet dancers do this, and it stretches out that groin area for them as well. So we're gonna keep that going. Lean to your right foot, lean to your left foot, lean down the middle. Right foot, left foot, lean down the middle. Whew. And it should get a real good stretch going in there. All right. We're gonna end that in 3, 2, 1. Okay. And so the last workout of this set is gonna be with the towels that I mentioned, or the ball, whatever you can use that's compressible. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna get into a position where your knees are bent above the ground, feet up against the ground, and you're gonna keep that towel between your thighs, right in your knees, between your thighs. And you're gonna wanna put those arms back to stabilize yourself, and you're gonna wanna squeeze. You should really feel your groin contract as you do this. And this is another great workout. Like I said, I used to do this whenever I played soccer. And I still do whenever I go out to play soccer, just to make sure that groin is nice and strong and stretched. And one thing about the hips is a lot of people don't realize, like I said, is they don't have the strongest hips. Some people will go down for a lunge, you'll notice their knees just go in a little slightly. And so that's kind of like a telltale sign that you might want to work on your hips a little bit. Like I said, it helps a lot with your running, your jogging. It stabilizes you in general. So you want to keep squeezing that towel between your legs and apply as much force as possible as you do so. So squeeze, let go, squeeze, let go. All right, we're gonna stop here in 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right, that was our last set. And now we're just gonna do some cool down exercises. So I'm gonna give you guys a water break. Take a minute, catch your breath, get some water, and then we'll do some cool down, and then we'll be good to go. I'm getting a real nice sweat in today. Don't know what it is. Good job, everyone. All right, I'm gonna ask everybody to come on back real quickly, just for a little bit of a cool down, not too long. And we're gonna start off just by walking in a circle. So make sure there's nothing in the way. I'm gonna clear out whatever's in the way of me, and I'm just gonna walk in a circle. Just to cool down, it gets the blood flowing a little bit, so we got to do that lactate. The burn starts to go away a little bit. All right. Now we're gonna kind of shake our arms out a little bit. We did a lot of those shoulder workouts. You just want to shake it off, get a little bit loose. I always feel better after I shake these off. I do this a lot whenever I go lift weights, whatever it is. We're just gonna shake it out. Get nice and limber. Okay. Whew. Next, we're gonna do some arm circles. Not for too long, just so we can stretch these out just a little more before we leave. I'm going backwards this time, and then in a little bit, I'm gonna go forwards. All right, now I'm gonna go forwards. Three, two, one. Whew. And now we're gonna go ear to shoulders. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna tilt your head just as far as you can, feel a nice stretch along your neck. So I'm gonna go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, and so from there, we're gonna go into some head circles. And so all that is you're gonna keep your head in rotation and swing it one way, and you're gonna feel a full range of motion. So head forward, head to the shoulder, head forward, head back. And so you're gonna keep going. And now we're gonna change direction to go the other way. 1, 2, 3. All right. That's it for today, guys. Great job, everyone. Okay. You guys all have a great day. Make sure you get your rest, get some water, get a stretch in. And I'm just gonna stop this recording real quickly.